Hey everybody, JB back once again, and I got a confession to make. I know I promised you guys green pastures at the end of the last episode, but I forgot that this level was not very green or pastury, well, aside from the game background, but anyway, this level is not exactly those qualities, but the next one kind of is, but it's still fun anyway. So let's go ahead and get involved with socialist action, and I'm guessing all these bugs are the socialists, and they're just mindlessly going around, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to disturb the bugs. One by that pink ball that we passed, and two with that block that I just pushed in there. And what we're doing effectively by doing these two things, is we're going to create a space that's big enough so we can follow this bug without hopefully getting caught. Because without doing that, we'd have to worry about a lot of tight spaces. And so now we can get to this safe area really easily. And all we have left to do in this level really is just take care of that teeth monster and a couple of other monsters. There should be a teeth here. Ah, there we go. Let's run away. Run away, run away. Alright, here we go. Come on, teeth. Just drown. I'm not a bad person. I just want to drown you. Alright, here we go. Just gotta wait for a bug that was behind the teeth, and there he is. He'll just go into the end of the path and just go into the water because he follows the left wall and all that. So we could have just gone to this block if we were fast enough and pushed it out and then led the teeth monster out and then snuck back in, but that would have been really risky and I didn't really want to try that. We can go out there, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. Anyhow, we're done with socialist action. We can move on to the next level. And yes, this level is full of green stuff and it's really fun. This level is called Up the Block, and what you want to do here is you want to get this block from this side and use it in that room full of gliders that you can see to our left over there. Well, you can't see the gliders right now, but you did see them earlier, right? So we want to position that block there, because that's the only space we could push it out of this area from. And here in the glider room, I'll show you what our objective ultimately is. We want to send the gliders down through those bombs, and you can only see two, but trust me, there are many more. And we also want to send the block down with it, them. So just push the block down from there. You don't want to push it down through there because you'll get trapped, and you can easily see why. So just push it down to that spot and then go all the way around again, which thankfully is not very difficult. And you should be a-okay. You can see there's a chip socket up there, and it will lead us to the exit eventually. But first, we got business to take care of. Now the easiest way to lead the gliders to those bombs is to do this. Just get them all on the same path, going counterclockwise. Or no, clockwise, not counterclockwise, but doing that. And then just pushing the block down and have them all go down to the bombs. Pretty simple, huh? So just follow them down, and you need to use your block to explode that bomb over there. And go up here to get some chips. So yeah, this is not exactly very hard. At this point, it's pretty easy. The hardest challenge was just getting the gliders down here in the first place. You'll see over here there's another glider room, and there's no sign of the gliders yet, but they will show up eventually. Wait, we don't want to go up there yet. We want to go here because we want to get some chips. There's the gliders. Alrighty. Yes, we can see the gliders. And here's something I always found fun. In the original game, I always enjoyed, like, at the very beginning, I always enjoyed looking into the other rooms just by virtue of the fact that you could see, you know, 4 spaces in any direction from you, and I was always wondering how to get over here, because it took me a while to solve this level, I gotta admit. And I always looked at this area and I was like, man, there are gliders here, it's so much fun, and oh man. Yeah, it was just one of those things that I was just so envious of the gliders in this room, because they were just spinning around and had a much bigger area that, okay, I'm really strange. Anyway, it was just always fun to look into other rooms. So now we can exit and move on to Wars, the next level. And this level, this one is the one I was talking about when we were playing Invincible Champion, the one that was very similar. At least the bug room was similar. And what this level has you believe is that there's all these fireballs being constantly cloned, and you're supposed to lead them into the bug room to disturb all the bugs, but you actually don't have to do that. You can just use this block right here and just create disturbance that way. There we go, and just follow the bugs and go around. And if you need a break, you can just always go through one of these little side passageways or areas here that you can just get off of. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. if you want to mess around with the bugs more, it is a bit risky, but you can always lead them to the water, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this level, this is the one that I mainly want to concentrate on in this video, because this level gives a lot of people trouble, but it actually is not very hard once you figure out what's going on. Now, the basic premise of this level is that there are 16 teleports that lead to 16 different rooms with objects in them that you want to collect. 15 of the rooms have a chip, I believe, and then there's one room with a red key. Now, what you can notice right here is you can see 4 teleports from this vantage point, and notice something very interesting. They're all equally distant from each other. Even though the rooms are shaped differently, all 4 of these teleports are equally distant from each other. And if you go around the rest of the level, you'll discover that this is actually the case for all 16 teleports. That's right, all 16 teleports are equally distant from each other in a 4x4 matrix. Now, if you think back to lesson 7, you'll remember that I said that teleports work in reverse reading order. And thankfully, you can actually start at the bottom right of this whole circuit in this level. So you can actually traverse the entire circuit in reverse reading order starting from the very bottom right, which is pretty convenient. So what we'll do in order to make this easier is we're going to label these teleports 1 through 16, starting from the bottom right, going left, and going up each row progressively. So row 1 would be 1 through 4 going right to left, row 2 would be the next row up, and that would be right to left, all 4 teleports there and so forth, until we get to the very top, which is where we're at right now. And I know I've been running the clock here, but don't worry, we do have plenty of time. So let me just go ahead and point out which teleports these are. Right here at our lower right, this is number 10, I believe. Let me make sure. No, this is number 9, lower right. And that's up. Up is a safe place that you can exit from the teleport, and I'll be noting these for each one. The one to the left right here is number 10, and that one is right. Over here is number 13, and that one's right, and number 14 is down. You can see right here number 15 is up. Over here we can see that number 11 is left, and number 12 is up. And over here we can see number 16 is left. Alright, we're doing okay. Number 8 is left, number 7 is right, and down over here we can see numbers 3 and 4, which are both up. Now I hope you're keeping track of all this, because we'll need to remember it, because we will be going through this circuit 2 times. And over here we can see number 2, which appears to be right. And up here we can see numbers 6 and 7, which are both up and right respectively. And number 5, which is right, and number 1, which is down. I think that's all of them, so let's go ahead and go. So number 2 is right, number 3 is up, number 4 is up, and I believe number 5 is right. Oh my goodness, which one's number 6? Up? Yes, number 6 is up. You can kind of see into the next room over there. It's number 7, which is right. Number 8 is left. And let's see, number 9, I believe, is up, right? Yes, number 9 is up. Number 10 is right. Number 11 is left. As you can see right there, number 12 is up, so that's pretty convenient. Number 13 is right. Number 14 is down. It's the only down in this entire level. Number 15 is up, and we'll eventually have to exit there. And number 16 is right. Now, in case you're wondering, why can't we just exit over here? It's because of those force floors we crossed. So we'll have to go through the entire thing over again. So right, up, like I just did there. And then right. I believe up's the next one. Right, left. Up, right, left. Up, right, down, up. Alright, we finished the stage. Now, one thing that's really helpful in this level is that no matter where you're going, the fireballs always circle clockwise, and they're always in the same position in each room. So, for example, you can see that right here, this fireball right below me, right now it's at the bottom left of that room, and... oh, wait a minute. No, they're not synchronized. Okay, never mind. Well, if the rooms are oriented in the exact same way, they're synchronized, but if the rooms are oriented differently, they're not, so... I guess it is somewhat different. Never mind. Anyhow, the next level is very easy. It's called Suicide, and thankfully we won't be committing suicide, but there are some gliders here who will be. Now the objective of this level, if you look down here, is you want to explode all these bombs. And the gliders are the only way to do it because these bouncing balls will not do it. And the only way to do this is to lead these gliders down over here, and you want them to hit this wall. So let's follow the path back up and see if we can get to a spot where they would be able to get on this path, and that appears to be at this wall right here. So let's follow this over here. Alright, so this block we will need to place right here in order to make this happen. That's the only way we can do that. So that's pretty much all you need to do, and I'm just going to go and clone some gliders, some extra ones, so we can speed this up and make this a little bit faster. And that's pretty much all you need to worry about. And of course, dodging any extra gliders or balls that you may need to watch out for here. And it looks like we cloned a little too much. Alright, they're going to bounce around, but yes, alright, we made it out. So thankfully that was not too hard. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video pretty short today, guys, because the next level is extremely long. It is a very difficult level, especially if you're not into tedious levels. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not going to be telling any stories this next time. And I'm sorry to everyone who loves my stories, but this next level, I really want to explain quite a few things, and I really do need to concentrate on this one just because I hadn't played it in such a long time. So I'm going to be talking mostly about this level and some of the memories I have of it, not necessarily other things, just because there are some rather funny things I did with it when I played it. But it's actually not too hard, it's just really tedious, and the very end can be kind of killer if you're not really watching out for what you're doing. Anyhow, I'll explain that all in the next video, so you can wait, you don't have to listen to that right now. So I'll go ahead and see you guys then, so take care and have a good one.